your regularly scheduled programming, all of the day shows, to bring you a little update from here in Studio NC. And we have got some major renovations going on. Jeffrey, tell them where we are.
We are in the process of working on our sunroom.
Yes.
And our sunroom has 8 windows. 8. And it was painted, the floor was painted. It was an old house, so it was a painted hardwood floor. So we decided to see what would happen if we went to Home Depot and rented a sander and sanded it all off. So we did that, and now we're in the process of sealing it. We wiped it all up, we got all the dust out of it. It was a long process, and we painted it. So before we did the floor, we painted the walls, and now we're sealing the floor. And it's stinky.
It does. It does not smell so good. But this is one of our bedrooms that's not finished yet.
We painted some stuff.
Yes, but we painted in here a little. We're not quite finished yet. But there's a long way to go in this room. But the sunroom is a long way to being closer to finished.
Okay.
Jeffrey, who do we have visiting with us on there tonight?
Tonight.
Because I know there's got to be some friends on there. Lloyda's on there. Oh, Eddie and Nick and Emma, I see on there already. Let's take a little gander. You know, a lot of folks had mentioned earlier on, because I posted that we were going to be going live tonight.
Yes.
And a lot of folks are asking if you and I, Jeffrey, are for hire to renovate their house. So we can't even make the time to renovate our own house, much less anybody else's. But all right.
Do it brown.
Is there a way, I wanted to see, is there a way that we can
flip it? Selfie mode?
No.
Now we can be in it and show them.
That wasn't really quite what I was asking. That's what I was looking at, is if we could add that while we're going. Oh, we can. So why don't you put in some of the before photos, because I want them to be able to see what it all looked like before. So okay. I can talk to them over here about the house. And so for anybody that doesn't know, Jeffrey bought this house about 7 years ago, and it was built in the 1930s. It's a beautiful old brick house. It's all 1 story, and it's just very, very lovely. And he has worked on it kind of 1 room at a time, and all the really difficult rooms are finished. All the bathrooms, the kitchen, the laundry room, everywhere that you need like big water and electric hookups and things like that. And so we're down to some of the smaller rooms, but sometimes we found that the smaller things are more difficult to accomplish, because you're just like, that's small, we'll get to it, it won't be a big deal, right? But everything, you know, it always takes a little bit longer than you think it's going to, and all those things. So we're very glad to have the sunroom. This was the room that I was most excited to get finished when we moved in. It just looks like the perfect little office space, or maybe space to make videos for you guys, or maybe a space for a room for our kids to play once we have a family and things like that. So, you know, this is just a great little multi-purpose room. Jeffrey, what do we have pulled up to show the folks? Are we almost there?
Almost there.
Almost there. So we've almost got those before shots. I was supposed to load those in before we started, and I forgot. So I apologize for the delay, but we're trying to get you guys what was promised.
Okay.
Okay,
so
Jeffrey. So what do we got?
Beforehand, it looked like this. It was all painted, and several layers of paint everywhere. And these were all new windows that we put in at the beginning of all this.
Right, just before shots now. Don't give away my reveal here.
Okay.
And then we can show them some of the process.
Then we had a big sander that we got from Home Depot that worked really well. You don't want to show any of these?
Not yet.
Okay. And Mel working really hard with everything. And this is us when we painted it. And all suited up. We used a sprayer, so it went a lot faster.
All right.
Okay.
And now let's do the big reveal. All right.
Okay. Ready?
Here we go.
Let's take a look.
Into the sunroom. can't step in there yet.
And we're gonna. This is the first coat of 3.
I was
So.
thinking when we wrote the caption that it looks more like a moon roof right now, or a moon room, but I think that might have multiple meanings. So
Yes.
And I don't know. They probably can't tell very well on the live video, but there's a giant door in here.
Yeah, you can't tell how big that door is with the heater right there, but the door, I am standing there and I reach up, I can't touch the top of it. That's how tall that door is. It is very tall.
So tell them about your heater, Geoffrey.
Well, I had to have a heater in there, so I had to tie it up and outlet down there. Didn't touch anything.
It's
hanging.
not.
There's no heat in there, and so we need heat so that we can,
So that it dries.
So anyway,
And this is the door to the inside.
yes.
And it's all painted over right now because we used the sprayer. But we're gonna peel all the paint off, and so you'll be able to see right through this door. And behind this door, I told Geoffrey that I was gonna be his Vanna White in this video, and I just point at things and smile and look pretty. Has anybody asked any questions on there? I'm curious to know.
Any questions? They said I did a great job. Well,
That's
so
true.
Melody helped. She did a great job helping. She sanded a lot and she did all kinds of painting and everything. So.
And not to mention moving all of the stuff that was in here, which we did together. Geoffrey was using the sunroom as tool storage and paint storage and stuff like that, and so we moved all that stuff out, and all this has been our guest bedroom for the time being. So moved all that stuff out of here. What else we got?
Emma asked when you're going back to New York.
Well, we usually go to New York in the summertime, Emma, when it's warm and not cold like it is right now. But hey, more power to you for living in New York. I love it up there. That's my favorite tour of the year. So stay tuned on the Williamson branch page. That Northeastern tour always fills up every year, and we love it. We love it. So
that's our renovation.
that is our renovation. Let me see real quick. I just hit the new comment button there. So there you go.
How did you get the floor smooth while sanding?
Here you go. I'll hold. You tell.
Oh, no.
Or we can put it on the tripod, I
smooth
guess.
while sanding?
Yeah.
It was a big, huge belt sander from Home Depot. And so we went through several different grits to get it down there, and then that's it. We did the edges with a actual like an orbital sander and a belt sander, did all close to the edges, and then that's it. We used a bunch of tack cloth and what other cloth was that? The tack cloth and a cheesecloth to get all the dust off the ground, because it has to be really smooth in order to start laying down your polyurethane. So.
Cordell says I can smell the polyurethane, so it's pretty strong. We're gonna have to get a window opened, or something going on in there.
Tomorrow morning we'll sand it down with some really fine sandpaper, and then we'll do another coat.
Eddie asked, a different Eddie actually asked, is the glass painted or masked off?
No.
But we just painted it.
We just painted it. It's old glass, and I wanted to get all the way to the edges. So we're just going to use a razor blade and scrape right to the edge.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well,
we do mask it off sometimes. And masking does generally work with new stuff, and it works really well. It's a lot easier to peel off. But with the old stuff, and it's so inconsistent, I just decided to try it this way and see what happens. So far I think it worked out pretty good.
Yes. All right. Well, we are excited that you guys jumped on here with us tonight, and we will We will be checking in with you guys this week. As always, we've got our day shows coming up. Tomorrow will be Music Monday. Tuesday is Taco About It Tuesday. So if you've got questions for Taco About It Tuesday, you'd be more than welcome to send those to us in a private message. We're always taking your prayer requests through our message box, and we want you to share our videos with your friends. You know, go back and find your favorite music video, your favorite daily devotional, and share those out with all of your friends. I hope that you guys enjoyed our renovation update tonight.
Yeah, and then show us any renovations you guys have been up to.
That is a great idea. If you guys are renovating anything, or maybe working on some flower beds, which probably look like snowbanks right now for most of you, and whatever you're working on, post a comment in the comments below. Post a picture. We want to see it. So you guys have a great night. We hope you have a fabulous week, and join us tomorrow for music.